We move now to 3 awards that we give out, one for the first time and the other 2 we've done for several years. Beginning with the Marilyn Harper Meritorious Senior Award in American History and Government. Rolling Hills Prep's class of 1993 left a senior gift to the school in the form of an annual award and scholarship, spearheaded by Dr. and Mrs. Arthur Diamond, whose son graduated that year. The class named the award after their beloved history teacher, Marilyn Harper. Marilyn was involved in the founding of our school. The story goes that the seeds of the idea for a new private school were planted in her living room in the early 80s. And Marilyn taught here for many years until her retirement in 1997. The Marilyn Harper Award in American History and Government is presented each year to a graduating senior who's not only excelled in those subjects, but who has also contributed outside of the classroom to the life of the school that Marilyn loves so much. To make the award presentation is Chair of the History Department, Kathy Hagee, and herself, Marilyn Harper. Please welcome her.
In the same tradition as John Dewey and Oliver Wendell Holmes, this year's recipient is a true scholar in the making. She goes about her work diligently, quietly, and with sharp precision. She is a scholar and accomplished writer who is able to mine the deep resources of political and economic ideas and produce original thought. Whether discussing the meaning of justice or fairness, the power of ideas is never lost on her. She represents the 4 pillars of RHP and Renaissance that RHP and Renaissance stand for, and her most admirable characteristic is that she sets high standards for herself and leads by example. She is truly one of the best and the brightest. We will miss this young lady a great deal, and it is with our pleasure to announce the recipient of the Marilyn Harper Award for 2015, Reverend Crowley.
Thank you, Kathy and Marilyn. Well, not to be outdone by the class of 1993, the students and parents of the class of 1994 left a senior gift to the school in the form of an annual award and scholarship for the graduating senior who combines the very best of achievement in English language and literature with strong contributions to the school community. They named the award for their English teacher, Margaret Nicholson. Although Margaret is no longer with us, she's remembered as an active, challenging, and inspirational English teacher and department chair who loved the language and shared her passion for it on a daily basis. To present the Margaret Nicholson Award for English, Department Chair Gail Taylor.
This award, the Margaret Nicholson Award, recognizes a student who has used his or her schools with language for the betterment of the school. Enthusiastic, conscientious, sensitive, and very bright. This student has demonstrated again and again a commitment to using her talents for the benefit of the entire community. She is fierce on the volleyball court, effective as a student leader, and thoughtful and articulate in the classroom. A superb writer and good speaker, she has demonstrated over and over what it means to pursue an education at our schools. She has used her talents to make the entire school a better place. This year, the Margaret Nicholson Award goes to Gabrielle Belton.
And the next award is presented for the first time this year. It is the Adam Rice Memorial Award for Literary and Performing Arts. It's presented to a member of the graduating class who's distinguished him or herself as a leader in the areas of the literary and performing arts. Adam was deeply involved in these areas of school as a student. He was also president of the student body for the class of 2011. Adam tragically lost his life in a traffic accident last summer. The awardee is chosen during the third trimester of senior year by members of the Performing Arts Department, the Literary Arts Magazine advisor and English faculty. The first year, this will be awarded this year. And to present the awards are Stuart and Laurie Rice, Adam's parents, and Cheryl Grau.
The scholarship for the Adam Rice Memorial Fund for Literary and Performing Arts is named after our son Adam, who was a student at UC Berkeley. Last summer, while Adam was studying in England prior to his senior year, the unfathomable happened when tragically Adam died from injuries sustained in a traffic accident. I'm going to get it together. We decided to establish this award to honor Adam and keep his memory alive by providing a scholarship to a graduate who shared Adam's talents in the literary and performing arts. Adam graduated from Rolling Hills Prep in 2011, having attended here from 6th through 12th grade. He was known then, I don't know if they're still known, but he was known as a Husky lifer. Those of you who attended prep in 8th grade, this class, remember him as your student body president, who led morning meetings with a quick wit and whose goal was for all students to feel welcome and have a bigger voice in how things were run. Adam put his heart and soul into all his endeavors and took advantage of the multitude of academic and creative opportunities prep provided. At Adam's graduation 4 years ago, his academic and creative achievements, his sound character and leadership abilities were recognized when he was awarded both the Marilyn Harper Meritorious Senior Award and the Margaret Nicholson Scholarship Award. It was a proud day. Adam was an extremely creative person who aspired to become a filmmaker from the age of 10. He was a talented actor, singer, pianist, composer, and writer who starred in the musical and play productions at Prep. His two most notable roles were as Charlie in the 8th grade play, directed by you know who, and the 8th grade play of that year was Flowers for Algernon, and as Fagin in the musical Oliver. He developed postures, hand gestures, speech patterns to transform and embody each character. Adam also played the piano and sang covers or his own compositions at Prep's coffee houses, classical nights, and art shows, and even wrote a musical for his theater class. In middle school, Adam was the editor and contributor for the award-winning literary magazine, The Crown Jewels. And during his senior year, he was the editor-in-chief for the award-winning upper school literary magazine, The Muse, which that year was dedicated to memories. Memories, which were described as a constant motion picture in our minds, which have contributed to our growth. Adam created many memories at Prep, contributing to his academic and artistic growth, which carried into his college years at UC Berkeley, earning him high honors as an American Studies major with an emphasis on pop culture, and as an integral member of Berkeley's improv and sketch comedy team called Jericho, where Adam taught and performed improv, wrote, directed, filmed, and acted in dozens of videos and sketches, becoming a favorite in the UC Berkeley comedy community. If you're interested, you can view some of his videos on YouTube by searching Adam Rice Jericho. Adam made a difference in the lives of many and planned to continue impacting the world through his filmmaking, performance, and musical talents. The dedication and the muse to, quote unquote, the memories which contribute to growth, brings us full circle to the purpose of this award, which is to honor Adam's memory by providing a scholarship to a deserving senior who shared Adam's passions for the literary and performing arts and will use his or her talents to make a difference, to impact the lives of others, and by doing so, make the world a better place.
Thank you, Lori and Stuart, for being here. You can't know how much we appreciate this award. Thank you so much. During the 7 years that Adam Rice was at Rolling Hills Prep, he inspired students and faculty with his love of learning and passion for everything he did, especially in theater, music, and literary arts. The award honoring Adam is given this year to a member of the graduating class who has also distinguished himself in these areas. On stage this year, the recipient played a befuddled vicar in The Importance of Being Earnest and a rain god in our spring musical, and has, over the course of his years here, fully inhabited many other characters. In music, he spent untold hours perfecting his vocal technique, was a member of chorus, and performed at Classical Night, Spring Showcase, and many other events. Like Adam, he has striven to produce his own musical compositions and arrangements. Most importantly, this student stands for the inclusivity cherished by Rolling Hills Prep. The Adam Rice Memorial Award is given to Danny Brown.
I think we're supposed to smile.
Tears in our eyes.
We're very proud of you.
Thank you, Stuart, Laurie, and Cheryl, and congratulations, of course, to Danny. Now it's time for you to get into your places, ladies and gentlemen. So please stand and find your way into your correct place to line up for your department.